They say time heals all wounds, but what about the ones that keep bleeding beneath your smile? What about the patterns you didn't pick? The habits that feel like hand-me-downs? The weight you carry even when life looks fine? Have you ever felt like you were running in circles, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually? Like you were doing everything right and still ended up right back at square one? That's trauma. Not just a memory, but the residue, the imprint, the trap. Trauma isn't always loud. It doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers when you wake up. It shows up in the way you flinch at kindness, in the tension in your shoulders when you try to rest, in your tendency to overthink, overgive, overwork, or disappear entirely. Trauma isn't just what happened, it's what just keeps happening inside of you after the event is long over. It becomes a loop, a trap, a learned survival pattern. What we often call self-sabotage is actually just a nervous system still in defense mode. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're not incapable, you're frozen. CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy, gives us a window into this loop. It teaches that your thoughts create your feelings, which drive your behaviors. A simple formula, but trauma makes it complicated. There's a concept called the cognitive triad: how you see yourself, how you see the world, and how you see the future. Trauma warps all three. It whispers, I'm not safe. People can't be trusted. It's never going to get better. And guess what? Your nervous system listens. When your thoughts say danger, your body responds as if it's real. Your heart races, your chest tightens, your breath becomes shallow, your digestion slows, your pupils dilate. And none of this is because you're in actual danger. You might just be checking your email, opening a bill, having a vulnerable conversation, but your body doesn't know the difference because trauma taught it to brace all the time. What looks like laziness is often a freeze response. Stagnancy is not a personal flaw, it's a survival state. It's, I want to move forward, and I'm scared to move, coexisting in the same breath. So this is where CBT helps, not by judging your pattern, but by making it visible. CBT invites you to ask, what thought came before this feeling? What belief is keeping this behavior in place? It's not what's wrong with me, it's what am I believing right now? Because beliefs aren't truths. They're just thoughts we've rehearsed so many times they became a muscle memory. Let's say you avoid applying for jobs. The behavior is avoidance. The feeling might be fear or dread. The thought might be, I always mess things up, or I'm not good enough, or why bother? They won't choose me. With CBT, we challenge that script. We rewrite the narrative. We stop believing every thought just because it feels familiar. So let's break the trap down with actual tools. So firstly, we have a thought record sheet. So this is a powerful exercise to map your mental terrain. First of all, you write down the situation, what triggered you. Then you write down the emotion, what did you feel? Then you write down the automatic thought, what thought came up? Then you write down the evidence for or against it. Is this thought actually true? Then you write an alternative thought. What else might be true? Then you have the outcome. How do you feel now? This builds awareness and rewires the loop. Then we have belief reframing. So you start shifting the internal narrative with repetition, with phrases like, I'm allowed to take up space. I'm not too much. I am enough. Safety can exist within me. Next, we have somatic anchoring. CBT alone is a mind-based approach, but trauma also lives in the body. So we integrate grounding with a 5-4-3-2-1 technique. So what we do is we name 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste or remember. And this roots you in the present. Then you place your hand on your heart and you remind your body, I am safe now. Remember, your mind may understand it's over, but your body might still be living in the past. The muscles clench, the breath shortens, the nervous system keeps scanning the room, even when you're alone, even when it's quiet. That's why we need more than the mindset. We need nervous system repair too. To truly exit the trap, you need to teach your body what safety feels like again. Start small, start slow, start with love. So, we start with breath work. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, inhale for 6, and then repeat for a few minutes. This calms your vagus nerve, the body's safety dial. Then you can do a cold water splash. So you splash cold water on your face. It activates the diving reflex, which signals your system to calm down. Then comes a body scan meditation. You lay down, close your eyes. You scan from head to toe, slowly noticing each part of your body. And you say internally, you are allowed to relax now. And then we have the gentle movement. So stretch, walk, sway, or dance. Just let the body move through what was once frozen. Healing isn't linear. It's spiral-shaped. You'll revisit the same patterns, but with more tools, more awareness, more grace. Each time you go back, you're not starting over. You're just going deeper. So if you've been stuck, you're not broken, you're not unprocessed, unheard, or unwitnessed. But now you're here, listening to this. And that matters, because you get to rewrite the script. Use your thoughts like tools. Use your breath like a balm. Use your body as a compass. This is how we exit the trap. Not with force, but with felt safety. So affirm this. I can unlearn survival. I can teach my body to feel safe. I can rewire my brain to believe in peace. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a declaration. I am coming back to life.